Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Shumpert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Curry, here we go. He feeds it to Bogut. And a wide-open look for Iguodala. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And so here's Cleveland.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. And the Warriors get it back. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kicks it out to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
The Warriors leading. He dishes it to Curry. From deep. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
For the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Love dishes to LeBron. Here's Mozgov, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And, Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while.
And I know I will. I mean, that's the kind of play he's capable of when he gets that good, aggressive, take-no-prisoners mindset.
And so here's Cleveland following the score by Golden State. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson for the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bogut. To the wing right side. Curry with a wide open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP.
Oh. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Curry kicks to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The drive by LeBron. They need this. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Cleveland, Timofey Mozgov.
That's good for Mozgov. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Mo Williams. So he gets them both. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
And stolen by LeBron. 3-on-3. Ball's knocked loose. Barbosa with the steal. Pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Azili. Here's Livingston, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
Warriors leading by 9. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Spates in at the power forward position. Mozgov drives in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. Livingston passes to Spates. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Spates down low. It's up against Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Barnes dishes to Barbosa, hit his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Irving against Curry. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for Draymond Green.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball. And you love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Barnes kicks to Green. Thompson with the rebound.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. But the defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
That's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
And the
Spacing.
decide to take their first time out here. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry against Irving. It's Curry with the drive. Feeds it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
James with it. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it to Smith. Jefferson setting the pick for Smith. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. Thompson passes to Iguodala. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Jefferson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one. Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Smith against Iguodala. Clock at 4. The pass to Mozgov. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 12 points for Timofey Mozgov.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And Curry, here we go. The Warriors have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Irving with a clean look. And it's Spates with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Smith with a wide open look. And that's not going to go. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half went well, really well for Draymond Green. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Osgoff is out there with Jefferson, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Curry kicks to Bogut. In the corner, Iguodala with it. 6 to shoot. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. LeBron outside. Great D that time from Green. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
And Bogut slams it in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
It's stolen by Bogut. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Jefferson sends it back. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Irving from long range. And that one's good. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after. I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejao checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. And the Warriors also making a change. Barbosa's checked in. The shot from the low post is good. 14 points for Draymond Green.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Back to Thompson. Green with the block. But they'll get another chance. 2 on the clock. Second chance shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Warriors leading by 8.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together, hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Thompson with it, picked up by Thompson. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving against Thompson. Outside Irving. Thompson right side. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Warriors leading by 6. Irving with the steal. Outside jumper. The 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Thompson against Smith. It's Thompson off the drive. 5 to shoot. Green. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Right side, Irving. Thompson dishes to Irving. The feed to Smith. Passes it to Varejao. Cleveland moving it around. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with a league-best 28 road wins.
Hey.
That free throw good from Varejao.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. He's off on the second.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Offensive rebound. Curry kicks to Barnes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Barnes has got his second basket.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here's Irving. And Curry pulls it down.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Cavaliers call time here. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's James. In the corner, Irving with it. LeBron is screen on Curry. Irving kicks to LeBron, and it's sent back by Spates. Curry. No luck. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Irving. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Maurice Spates, Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli, and there's Livingston, and it's Curry in at the point guard. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Jefferson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry kicks to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That ties it up. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Mozgov.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Curry against Irving. Curry attacking to the wing on the left. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Bogut dishes to Barnes, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
And a wide open look for James. And that one goes long.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The dish now to Bogut. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And Shumpert pulls it down. Cavaliers leading. Irving from long range. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
It's stolen by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. Great D that time from Green.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Green, the screen. Curry outside. And he gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Irving missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Fires for 3. Another miss by Curry.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey.
Irving against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. It's Curry with the drive. That's good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Smith, the pass to LeBron. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in.
Richard Jefferson.
51 seconds left in the 4th.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
The drive by James, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
LeBron James.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a 1-possession game.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. And another three for Golden State.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the
Another one. DJ Khaled.
And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair in the forward position. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And so here's Cleveland, and Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Green with the block. To the paint, and Thompson throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Love outside. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots the three. Curry's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Shumpert. Back to Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Andrew Bogut. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
Feeds to Mozgov. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Outside, Green. It's Curry with the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Curry's got his first 2 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now here's Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And it's Irving missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Pass to Bogut. Mozgov with the block. Outside jumper. Picked by Mozgov. Kicks it out to LeBron. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Out to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Love grabs the board.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible. Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Thompson. And Jefferson, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Here's Jefferson after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. There is Zhao. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Anderson Varejao hits them both. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Barnes kicks to Livingston, and it's blocked. Here's LeBron. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a wide-open look for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 now.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's...
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. And it's sent back by Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now, and James throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Barnes, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Curry's checked in for Golden State.
Stephen Curry.
On the wing, Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple of years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in.
Andrew Bogut.
Barnes against Shumpert. Picked by Verjao. Shumpert dishes to Verjao. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically. 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out. Watch out.
Warriors trail by 3 to the paint. Thompson up top. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Puts up the baby hook. Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Golden State moving it around. Green passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Thompson the tray. Thompson's got 5 now. Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again. Whoa! And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team. that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
And Thompson kicks to Williams. Smith with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Curry with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. Back to Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Tries from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
And the rejection by Iguodala. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Nifty move. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And then Iguodala with the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Out to the right wing. Here is Livingston, covered by LeBron. Livingston. Back to Barbosa. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Throws it up high. Mozgov with the steal. And here they come. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Jefferson attacking. The wide open look for Love. And another miss by Cleveland. The shot will not go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the...
Hi, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq. Andre Iguodala wasted no time getting hot. He had 12 points, 2 blocked shots, and 2 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
One strong area has been their work on the boards. And you're trying to get ahead in the score and stay there, it often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a big difference. Now they have to come out in the second half and attack the glass with the same vengeance.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Andre Iguodala has been sensational.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Stolen by Thompson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him. Irving's checked in for Williams. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Smith's got 6.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving from long range. That's good. 8 points for him.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Good. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Thompson from long range. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Jefferson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry wide open. Kicks to Green. And finished off by Bogut.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
The shot's good from Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry with it. He's got 10. Launches it. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Smith.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Good on the shot.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Iguodala left side. They get it back. Back to Curry. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Irving against Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to... on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Love. The pass to Jefferson. Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 15 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's the dish to Jefferson. Love with the screen for Smith. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry's shot is good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both teams making substitutions here. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's LeBron with the drive. That's good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
16 seconds left to play in the third. To the wing right side. Azili kicks to Livingston. With 1 on the clock, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Thompson are up front. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 set.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Smith for 3. Shot is no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Golden State. Thompson in the post. Spates on him. James left side. They set the screen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. Here is Livingston. Outside, Green. Rebound by Smith.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
It's Curry with the drive, and it's sent back by Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from James. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Curry attacking. Passes it to Bogut. Iguodala, right side. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on James. Here's Curry with the three. Can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Again, Shumpert missing.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Green dishes to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Dishes it to Irving. Back to Smith. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Irving. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors lead it. Inside. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Here's Curry with the three. Good. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the bench.
Timeout called the Warriors. Get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Varejao comes in for Smith. And Jefferson subbed in for Shumpert. Here's Curry with the three. No luck. Great D that time from Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mozgov sets a screen for Jefferson. And here's James outside. Leaps for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Jefferson dishes to Irving. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. The feed to Varejao. It's stolen by Bogut. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. And the rejection by James. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Knocks it loose. Mozgov with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball to tie it up. And that's collected by Bogut.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Irving against Curry. The three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. LeBron drives in. Green with the block. And now we've got the intentional foul. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
It's Curry with the drive. They kick it out to Green. Iguodala outside. And stolen by LeBron. One-on-one here. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down.
Got
by
time.
2.
Don't rush up. Get the best look.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't get it to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
It's Curry with the drive. Inside. And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Kevin Love. First personal foul, teams first.
Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Now here's Curry, and stolen by LeBron. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he is a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Beyond the arc. No good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Wide open. And again, it's Cleveland. And here is Curry. And the basket by Bogut.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Irving kicks to Love. He dishes it to James. Great D that time from Green.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now Irving after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Curry passes to Green. They double team Curry. For 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Cleveland leading by 4. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Now here's Iguodala, following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Green. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. 1:46 left in the first quarter.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 at the line here, and Barbosa drops them both.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And, Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Spates. Mozgov with the steal. And Shumpert kicks to James. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now Spates after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Spates kicks to Barnes. Barbosa dishes to Azili. They double him with James. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Love goes in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
The Cavaliers leading. Now here's Irving. Puts up the baby hook. Off the left rim and out. On the wing, Thompson. They double team Curry. Back to Thompson. Spates the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Curry's got 6.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Irving kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Yeah, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Jefferson in for Iman Shumpert.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6, takes a 3, and the basket good. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Irving kicks to Varejao. That's good. And Varejau's got his first points of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry dishes to Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Warriors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Irving against Curry. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And here is Iguodala after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Smith. No luck. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cleveland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot. No good there off the double clutch.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet He's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Jefferson, here we go. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Williams is checked in. Here's Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Now here is Barbosa, and the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals. Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Barbosa against Smith. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Here's Barbosa, and Thompson sends it back. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jefferson gets the bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Barbosa passes to Barnes. Stolen by Varejao. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Jefferson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
First personal foul, team's foul. In for the Cavaliers.
Here's Barbosa, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barbosa's got his second bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points and 2 assists. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their playmakers were in top form tonight. They showed great court vision and great ball movement. That's why they had so many assists. It's much easier to defend guys who don't want to pass.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala in at the 3, the small forward. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Shumpert, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
No coverage that time.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That one is off. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors and Steve's Warriors.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith kicks to Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. That's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Spates checked in for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. LeBron kicks to Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. Irving for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan. Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. Thompson's got 10 points. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Now Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith to the middle. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Green. Dishes it to Livingston. And Thompson kicks to space. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Some changes for Golden State. Azili comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Shooting for Golden State, Maurice.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
That one is no good. Azili kicks to Iguodala. Great touch on the 16-footer. Iguodala's got 5 now.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Timeout call.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Cavaliers leading by 3. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Jefferson out there with Mazda. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Timothy Mozgov again. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Smith against Barbosa. Curry passes to Barbosa. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer, count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Now, here is Irving. Mozgov. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Here's Smith. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. LeBron drives in, shoots the 3, and there's J.R. Smith on the assist by James. And 12 points for Smith.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moments.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team. Check out the game from Moscow. 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
On the wing, Thompson. That ball is good for another field goal, his sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Now Curry. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. That's good. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
LeBron outside. Smith with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Barnes. And stolen by James. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Smith dishes to Jefferson. Back to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 6. Green with the block. Thompson for the triple. Jefferson with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving, the open look, drills the baseline jumper. Irving's got 19 points.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Curry, good.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Smith against Green. And Jefferson, here we go. Out to Smith, back to Jefferson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 7. Curry passes to Barnes. And Thompson kicks to Curry. From deep. Shot is no good. Good D by Irving.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right side, Irving. Back to Smith. There's the feed to Mozgov. And he slams it one-handed.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
And the slam dunk by Space.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Can't connect. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing 1-on-1 or 1-on-5. That is a great percentage.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.